Here is an SMC 16-inch oscillating desk fan. This is the clanging tripod SMC desk fan model TH-16. It's almost impossible to record this information because the tag has so much glare. Shaw Electric Manufacturing Holdings Company Limited. It's dated January of 1999, and then the UL tag says August of 1998. Either way, it was probably sold in the summer of 1999. It's rated at 0.45 amps, which is considerably less power than the competitor products were rated for at the time. The competitor would have been the Lasco 2016, I believe, is the model at the time, and that was a very powerful fan. Those were rated at 0.9 amps, I believe, and those seem to rival the power of even respectable plastic box fans from decades prior. These, not so much. There actually seems to be an inconsistency with these, and I've noticed this with the 16-inch pedestal version as well. I remember years ago, but probably early 2010s era, finding commentary on the internet, which I searched for before this video and I was not able to relocate. But some of the people that would write in reviews about this fan, or maybe it wasn't reviews, I don't remember what it was, but there was a large number of people that complained about these, only the 16-inch version, smelling like burning while it was operating. And a bunch of people reported that these did not last very long at all, and some people even claimed that this 16-inch model uses the same motor as the 12-inch model, but with a slightly larger capacitor. Now, I have not been able to determine at this time if any of that's true. This is the first one that I feel like is the lesser of the two that I've found. I have another one of these, and it seems pretty reasonable, but this one, I've already tested it just to make sure it works. This one does not seem pretty reasonable. This seems particularly underpowered. I have come across pedestal fans, again, ones that perform like this and then ones that are pretty reasonable. I haven't torn them apart and checked all the details of the motor and the power consumption and so forth. It's something I need to do now because it's very interesting to me. So, if that is the case, then I don't know what the inconsistency was. I wonder if there was like a surplus of the 12-inch variant and SMC was just slapping parts together as to not waste them. I have no idea. So this one, it's in kind of a weird condition. It looks very clean for the most part, but then it's got a bunch of spots with some kind of, it looks like automotive shop grime, grease or whatever. Some here, there's a little bit on the base, there's some on the back of the motor housing. There's a patch of grease on the grill here, which is very sticky. And then the rest of it's pretty clean, which is bizarre. A lot of dirt on this side of the stand. This was assembled wrong. That clip is supposed to be on the inside of the housing. I'm quite fond of these. My grandfather had a 12-inch version of this, which I now have. I've been around that fan most of my life. And it's kind of ironic that some of these were not that powerful, because I always remember that the SMC that he had, a 12-inch one, seemed to be particularly powerful, and that was always my favorite fan that was over there, because it was more powerful than the rest of the oscillating fans that they had at my grandparents' house. And it's ironic because this one, the 16-inch one, seems to be the complete opposite. This seems to be one of the weakest 16-inch oscillators of the era. Now granted, 1999 is certainly towards the end of quality products, It seemed to be at the switch of the millennium there, a lot of stuff started to get particularly cheap as we entered into the 2000s. But there were still a lot of respectable, in terms of performance models out there. It was more so a longevity and build quality issue than performance issue that we saw in the early 2000s. And then everything just dropped off. Performance, build quality, everything. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start this up on the low. We're testing with 116 volts. Bearings need some help. But that's no surprise for a 25-year-old unit that's likely never been serviced. So, it's running extremely slow. I'm standing about 5 feet back from it and I can barely feel the air. So this one, I haven't used the other one in a couple months and I don't recall exactly, but I don't recall the other one being particularly disappointing. This is extremely disappointing in terms of performance. This one I could see being fit with the 12-inch motor and just being really underpowered. It's a nice gentle breeze. It's very quiet. I like the way it's performing, but it just doesn't seem right. You know, a lot of these 16-inch models through the 90s, which this is still in, were really powerful fans. And as I said earlier, the Lasco ones, I think those are more powerful than even the respectable plastic box fans. So this is extremely disappointing and out of the ordinary. As far as the power consumption is concerned, we have 0.3 amps, 33 watts, with a power factor of 0.95. So if this does not go much above 0.35 amps, which seems to be about what a 12-inch, respectable 12-inch oscillating unit would run, then I have a hunch it might actually be that 12-inch version's motor. Let's go to medium. And that's only an increase to 0.33, 38 watts with a power factor of 99. This is still very slow. I can feel the air now moving just barely from across the room. Something really doesn't seem right about this thing. This seems severely underpowered. Where is the other one that I have? Is it accessible? No, I see it, but it's not really accessible. Well, we'll do another video on it and we'll compare the two. But I'm fairly certain that the other one is definitely much more powerful than this. And now the high. And that did go to 0.4 amps, 0.39 now, 45 watts with a power factor of 1. So that's 0.39, it's rated at 0.45, so it's not too far off. I want to say that the 12-inch one is rated for 0.29. I don't remember. But even this it's just not that strong. I think that the 12-inch one moves more air than this. There's a big jump from medium to high, which is represented in the power consumption as well. This feels like the low on a better one, on the Lasco ones. This is just really, really underpowered. I don't know, something I really think there's something fishy with this one. The blade's in decent balance at least. But I don't know. Especially the low just seems suspiciously slow. That's really slow. Let's see if the articulation works. Here's two. Yeah, see how slowly that's oscillating? That's running really slow. I really don't think that the other one is like this. Even at high, it's still going really slow. These used steel bearings, which last a long time and work very well as long as they maintain lubrication. Looks like this one is still adequately lubricated. We'll add some more oil. Alright, so this is very interesting to me. We're going to have to clean and service this, clean and service the other one, get them both in top-notch working condition, and then compare them side by side. And we're going to have to compare the technical specs of the motor, particularly the approximate size of the motor and the values on the capacitors.